Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I protect my peace. And here we are, the bridge between Libra and Scorpio. And just like I mentioned yesterday, we build Scorpio upon the foundation of Libra. So we want to take that piece that we've been working on with Libra and utilize that as a foundation for Scorpio. I want to kind of go through the astro as it happens. So we do not have the sun move into Scorpio until 3:15 p.m. Pacific time. So this is later in the day. In the first part of the day has the sun laboring through the finale of Libra by squaring Pluto. And so I would say this is not the most pleasant way to end Sun in Libra, but it's definitely the master way to end Sun in Libra. Anytime we have a square, it's challenging. You can feel the edge of it, right? And anytime you have Pluto, even in great transits with Pluto, there's still an edge to it. So when we add that up, we're kind of waking up into like edginess, challenge. But it really is the mastery. Like, despite the push, the pull, the challenge of this Plutonic colonic square, can you stay in your balance? Can you stay in, or at least connected to your peace? And it's interesting because as I was thinking about Scorpio energy, what came up was protect your peace. So our energy mantra. And I really want to dig into that. But let's finish up with this Sun-Pluto square. This is the last Sun in Libra, Pluto and Capricorn square that we have. And I think it is really kind of a battle of the people pleaser, you know, where we so often can do or show up as somebody else wants us to. That's very Libra Capricorn relationally energized, to want to look good, to make it harmonious, you know, to climb up, you know, maybe the ladder in somebody's view, right? But this is a call to be in your balance, to honor what's going on within you, to honor your peace in this energy, to empower your peace, which again feels like the perfect entrance spot for this Sun in Scorpio energy. So Scorpio isn't necessarily all about peace, right? I was thinking about like the phrases. Every sign has like a phrase that goes with it. Like Libra could be like, I balance, whatever, right? There's three that definitely come up with Scorpio. And it goes really well with the three animals that go with Scorpio energy. So the three animals are the scorpion, the eagle, and the phoenix. So the scorpion for Scorpio can be like, I protect. I need to protect myself. The eagle can be like, I transform. Like, I take this energy and I bring it higher, but still, like, you know, the eagle comes down and gets its prey. The third one, and this is what kept coming into my head as I was thinking about Scorpio. The third one knows that the call is coming from inside the house, right? Nobody out there is attacking your peace. In here, how you're dealing with it, that's where peace happens or not, right? And so the third is I empower my peace. It's the phoenix, where it knows that its own personal process is what it's really about. And that's what we're always looking towards with Scorpio. But in any scorpionic situation, we can show up as any of those animals, or maybe even a rhinoceros, who knows. But with Sun in Scorpio, especially resting on this piece, and as we look towards this, you know, some of this coming astro, or some of this world energy coming up, can you protect your peace by doing the transformation work? And again, remembering that the call is coming from inside the house. Again, it's never something really outside. It is always how you are reacting, responding. Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. A very crazy dynamic duo that can have intense reactive energies. And yet, Scorpio is magic. Scorpio is where we have the cojones, literally. Scorpio rules the sex organ. So we have the cojones to go and do the deeper work, where we can transform and recognize, oh, this is an inner thing. Scorpio deals with intimacy, and a lot of people can make this about intimacy with somebody else. And again, we introduce somebody else when it comes to Libra. We introduce relationship. And so, of course, Scorpio wants to take it further. I want to get to know you deeper. But the intimacy is also with and within the self. And so if we can keep that in mind in Scorpio, it can be a super transformational time to embrace and embody the deeper magic that exists within ourselves. And Scorpio really is a place of utilizing our inner magic. And so whether that inner magic is of your mind, or the inner magic is of your attraction power, or your motivation and stamina energy that drives you to something, there's a lot of energies that Scorpio can embody. But again, it's all this deep inner work. So we want to be careful with Scorpio that the protection can make us lash out, right? Definitely. Scorpio gets its reputation from that, right? But that power to transform and do deeper empowerment work, to get intimate with yourself and recognize we all have shadow. We all have places that make us at some point go into that reaction mode. And that's where deep healing, deep transformation in our willingness to look at that can happen. And so Scorpio is where we go in and through the dungeons, the deep corridors within ourselves. This is the time of fall. It's a season where, here we celebrate Halloween and All Saints Day and the Day of the Dead. And it's all because these can be somewhat taboo energies that aren't necessarily light and shiny and fun, and God bless Scorpio for taking us into these caverns. So today at 3:15 p.m., we have the sun moving into Scorpio. Now that means it's going to be at 0 for about 24 hours. So the 0 can feel a little wonky. We're probably feeling a little from that Plutonic colonic with the sun. And the moon in Cancer is just adding to the feels of it all. We have the moon in Cancer connecting to Saturn, which Saturn, even though it's a trine, Saturn can always feel heavy. It can always feel a little shooty. And actually, that shootiness happens right after the sun moves into Scorpio. So you might be like, Scorpio, how do we transform this? Okay, if you're feeling the shooties, if you're feeling, the intensity of this energy, be with it, be present with it. Show me your ugliness. Show me what you're trying to have me do. We got the MasterCard for today. So we're in the show me state, right? We also have the moon connecting via a trine to Mercury. We've already had Venus move all the way through Scorpio. Venus is hanging out in Sagittarius being like, I'm here to help you alchemize and show you the light if you need it. Thank you, Venus, for being on my sun tomorrow. It's going to be right on my sun, 5 degrees Sagittarius. So, let's see how this traverses. But Scorpio, Mercury and Scorpio connecting to the moon is already like, okay, here's the deep feels that I need to bring to you for this energy. Let's see, let's process, let's get intimate, let's dig in. And meanwhile, empower your peace. So we go from the energy mantra, I protect my peace, to seeing where you can empower it by doing that inner work. by doing the inner work, turning in. This is the Four of Cups. This is water. Lots of watery energies. We have the past lives card. This is the moon card. The moon card can reveal hidden energies, hidden emotions, things hidden by the psyche. So we're digging in. Here's Venus in this case, Queen of Wands, holding some light. The light is there. Look to the light if you need help in your transformation. There's no shame in needing support in your transformation. Like, okay, I keep thinking this. I keep getting stuck in this old fear. Can you help me face this fear? Can you help me move through this? These last two cards, pure magic. We have the experiencing card, which is the Magician. Scorpio has magic to it. There is so much magic. It really is turning that inner shouldiness to gold. Scorpio can absolutely do this. And it's sometimes just the awareness, like, okay, I'm not being faced with this to knock me down or to take me down. It's because it exists. It's because it's there. Let me look at it. Let me see. What is the gold? What is the mastery for me in this? Let's pull one more. I didn't remember to actually pull it. One more Divine Abundance card. Gratitude on the bottom. For our last day of Sun in Libra, I don't know what I'm going to do for October, but, or the rest, or not October, but Scorpio, but let's see if we do something. This card jumped out. Let's do it. Ooh, intuition. So good for Scorpio. Scorpio is deeply intuitive. Scorpio feels the things. And it says, each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense, moment to moment, what's needed. So, beautiful connection between these realms of Libra and Scorpio. Let's dig in. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are, for you are the solution. Namaste.